Hello, Johnny R here. Welcome back to Warhammer Rogue Trader. Yeah, I had a bunch of videos previously recorded. I was just going to upload them in order, but I kind of made a mistake with the gallery, and I kind of deleted all my videos from my PC. So I kind of have to do this whole thing over again, but that's all right. Oh, what's going on here?
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
I see that you are fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves. And I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Are you satisfied with your new attendance?
Your servants are somewhat sluggish when it comes to attending a noblewoman of the Navis nobility, but they are quite tolerable. Thank you for your concern.
Oh. Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment on her forehead, and awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes a topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It's clear she does not feel comfortable aboard a ship teeming with new people. Huh. I hope you have ample time to calm yourself and of your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
The events that took place on Urak 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
It's a little early for this, though, don't you think? I have feelings for you for complicated. Oh, well, wow. You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad. It's just as natural to share them with others.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
Ugh. I understand what you're going through. My own life was turned upside down not too long ago.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
Oh, jeez. A little early for that. Let's know each other first, huh? Oh. That is true. I do not tolerate idlers on my ship. My officers know it well.
Then, I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
You're welcome. All is well. There we go. Now we learn more about Cassie. Go down. Greetings, Your Graces. That's right. Take that, scum. Ah. Look who it is. It's all of his fault. All of it. What? Just threw garbage at me. What the heck? Lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Did you hear? They were shouting her name. Of course they were. Organization of the daily routine life of the ship rests upon my shoulders. The mountain of challenges and problems from which I endeavor insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation on the lower decks has been cause for concern, and I have intervened personally on more than one occasion. That must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them, you are akin to a creature of legend, one who has stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Whereas I am the man whose name is attached to every order, docking rations, or lower bays heating. Let's keep moving. We need to get to the bottom of this. The sounds of a heated discussion reverberate through ship's bays. Lieutenant Avril Vent of the ship's enforcers is barring the path of her superior, Master-at-Arms Jocasta Sauerbach, who has arrived clad in armor. Judging by their expressions and tone, the standoff has dragged on for some time already and has now reached a boiling point. Yeah, they said they were going to send the enforcers and just start shooting people, and I'm like, hold on, let me see what's wrong first. Lieutenant Vent, my patience is wearing thin. I have given you an order, now get out of my way. Alright. I cannot comply with that order, ma'am. Vent looks shaken, but there's fire in her eyes. This is my deck and my sector. So long as this area remains under Lord Captain's special oversight, no action can be taken without my express permission. There are only 3 people who are authorized to make me stand down. The first officer, the Rogue Trader, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Your Lordship. Okay. What's the situation? Your Lordship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow. Under control, Lieutenant. I came here to lead an investigative unit. What do I see? The rabble is on the verge of mutiny. There's nothing to investigate. This simply calls for immediate repressions and firing squads. And you, Vent, are a step away from facing charges yourself. And for a little bit of background information on the Warhammer 40k universe, that's actually par for the course. However, like I said earlier, I don't want to play an evil character like I did in Wrath of the Righteous, so I at least want to go, hey, come on. As my character's a former crime lord, right? It's like, we could talk this out, huh? Assault unit, permission to open fire. Oof. I want to speak with the strikers. Alright. And yeah, Abelard does not want me to because it's beneath me and he should leave it to the lower officers, but... Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck. Oh. Okay. Thanks, graces, blah, blah. Dozen pairs of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of lower decks. You take in their simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces displaying various levels of mutation. Ooh. From the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. Okay, we won't stand for it anymore. 4 Depot 4. Okay. Do you have, who's the leader here? Our children are freezing. Ooh. Whisper passes through the crowd and you detect a mixture of fear, astonishment, and joy in their reactions. Finally, 3 people break away from the crowd. An elderly woman and 2 men. These must be the leaders. They bow clumsily before you. Lord Captain, you've come down to us. Tell me what is troubling you. Why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us, your lordship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Shut up, Rivet, snaps the old woman, who turns her hostile dark eyes on you. Here's the deal, your lordship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists. All right, yeah. One wrong word, and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to hold bays for a week at a time, so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because those enforcers. Oh. Argenta does not interrupt the workers. We see sadness swell in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer and makes a sign over herself. It's all true. Ven is the only enforcer officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day that who had a mother from lower decks and who grew up amidships and has no fellow feeling toward us. The grim man with a scarred face throws up his arms. Your lordship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is ask to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. Alright, let me explain too. Apparently there's a bar down here somewhere, and I guess one of the guys had a cultist symbol on him. And so when the cops heard this, they're trying to weed out cultists. And then the man claimed that he's not a cultist, he just found it off a dead body during the, the attack way back. And so now that's why the cops are getting really suspicious of the workers. So, yeah. Nothing to say. I was told that one of your possession of a cultist amulet. There are heretics hiding here. Yeah. A cultist amulet. What's that? The gewgaw they found on the dead drunkard? If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said they were looking for heretics among us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around. Definitely not, and if there were, we'd be the first to report them. And as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with? Nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine, I can tell you that. Seems to me these cultists are better commanders than us. Oh yeah, those boots really were fine. There's no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor. And when we're working, we bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers and the servo motor. Same way my grandfather taught us 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your lordship, we are people of faith. Naive children. Weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the arch-enemy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object could be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. Last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I'd had my 3rd little one. That's old name. That is regrettable. You cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who you blame when beasts crawl out of those amulets you stole from the heretics? That actually happened in Wrath of Righteous. The Holy Father who is not there, or the scavenger who brought down evil on himself and his neighbors. Abelard, do you have anything to add? I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate Chaos worshippers hiding in the sector. Specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I'm certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They are an enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action. Sauerback, was it really necessary to torture these people with cold? Vrabel understands only one language, Lord Captain, that of violence. As per regulations, the laborers persist in their unwillingness to cooperate. The next step is limiting the air supply and cutting off water, which is almost certain to restore order. The peasants can grumble all they want, but in the end, they are the source of their own misery, and all they have to do is bow their heads and fall in line, and the need of punitive measures will disappear. Yeah, we were attacked, whatever. What changes do you want? Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain himself is asking us, Bildrach, what we want. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat, and to quit battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms, and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if these cultists do show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably even insist on enforcers on the upper decks, too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find scavengers who rob those cultist bodies, and we'll talk to them. One lower decker to another. If there are more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves. You speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures. I want real change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as the Anointed One turns his back, the brutes will be on us harder than before, all because we dared to speak out. Ugh. So this means 100% chance to succeed, or? I still don't know how skills work. Spreading anarchy on the ship is a first step towards embracing chaos. You don't want to do that. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the enforcers are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands and we will consider the rest. Good. Old Nan, listen. Lord Captain himself has come down to us and is offering concessions. I don't know a single person on the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the Rogue Trader, let alone talk to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen to us, old Nan. The 3 clans of Depot 4 ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave of you against an old woman. But I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against any 2 clan leaders of my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. That's just great. Just fantastic. Lord Captain, we're all agreed. Then just have them shot. Oh my god. Then it's decided. The persecution will stop. And I will expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists. Thank you, Lordship. Your Lordship, thank you. You've not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this. There we go. Of course, your Lordship. We'll root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and we'll leave no stone unturned. There we are. Now everybody get back to work. Come on. Alright, Abelard took me aside, explained his feelings on the situation, and said that Lady Theodora never did any of that. But I told him, since I'm the new captain, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. He expressed discomfort, but respected my decision. Alright, so let's check out this unidentified void ship. What have we here, Lord Captain? It's not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting there in a local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. Registering critical damage to hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there's an incoming transmission now, too. Hear us? Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Copy. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Or protects. Lord Captain, I'm told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there's an unidentified and badly damaged vessel in an asteroid field near Raikati Philia colony that is refusing help. Which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not offered to them. Establish communication. Known vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourselves. I repeat, identify yourselves. Sort of voice at once starts shouting one over another. Do not tell. Tell him. We are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We're a private merchant vessel. Merchant vessel. Of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear that name before? Thunderfang. Damage report on the unknown vessel. Multiple hull breaches. Caused by guns. Leaking air. 2 engines are critically damaged. Ugh. I could choose to blow them up. Oh my god. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Why? I don't know. What if... Certainly not. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage preventing the correct identification. We assure you, sole merchant vessel. Thunderfang does not require aid. What happened to you? I wonder if they're pirates. They might have taken over the ship. We were flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue, open fire. Miracle we can get away, Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. The folks that left without help, we never got to them. Thunderfang, stop playing games and explain again what your business is here. And this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done, idiot? It's too late now. Are we going into combat? Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot on a different business. To help our own, out of jail. Do not hurt, please. We already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of... goods. Fair point. Thunderfang, prepare for commercial exchange. Oh, my boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Yeah, there we go. We go up to the pirates. They're like, "Whoa, hey, chill." We're like, "You selling?" Hey, yeah. So, how does this work? All right, so I have 10 profit factor. 3, 6, 8, and 4. Is that a flamethrower? Ooh. That's pretty cool. Oh, those old notes. Ugh. Alright, so what do we got to trade? Got a lot of swords. So, how do I... Heretic trophies. Ooh. Okay. Xeno artifacts. Jewelry. I picked up some jewelry earlier. Full cargo required. Okay, so it has to be full before I could trade it. How about you? Not interested in the cargo. Ah, I see. Okay. Miscellaneous, miscellaneous. Okay. So can I... Cool. All right. Cargo. Oh, that's what they do. Okay. What are you? Ship components, armor kit. Holy gifts. Yeah, but you don't want the holy gifts, right? You said. I gotcha. Okay. It's a little weird, but that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I can add to cargo. Yeah. Cargo list. Melee weaponry. Melee weaponry. Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. I need a little bit more. Are you melee? Psychic staff. Okay, which one is better? Because I mean, navigator, psyker. Oh, I see. Okay, so now that levels up. Good. Wow, we have a lot of guns, so let's see. Las pistol to the cargo. Oh. Oh, so we went over 100%, so that adds extra. Okay, I see. What did I say? Oh, reputation is too low. Gotcha. Alright, so we have 10 points. Heavy leather armor. I can't wear it, but... Oh, yeah. 10. Oh, okay. Oh, that's my limit? So I could just have these? Oh, okay, cool. Sweet. Alright. Pretty awesome. Alright, we'll be seeing you later. Uh-oh. Oh, holy crap. Entered a war zone. The starport greets you with a din of ordnance and smell of explosive tickles your nostrils. It's difficult to tell through the smoke who's firing at whom. Halt! Weapons on the ground or I'm firing. A man in a torn and dirty uniform hobbled towards you from chunks of rockcrete and crumpled plasteel. His cracked helmet is adorned with a crooked label that reads Sergeant Malgar. Alright, so our skies are in lockdown, the rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and you lot just happened to land in the rear, without scratch to show for it, and on a shuttle like that. Where did you get it? Stolen from the palace, isn't it? Grab 'em, lads. We've got ourselves a rebel landing force. By the Holy Throne, what is this mess? They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. You must be mistaken. I am the rogue trader of House von Valancius. The soldier grows more and more pale with every word you say. As soon as you are done speaking, he falls to his knees. My mistake, your lordship. I didn't recognize you, sir. Please pardon my blunder. It's a bloodbath in here. Ow! A fragment grenade explosion cuts off the rest of the sergeant's words. A frag grenade explosion cuts off the rest of the sergeant's words. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm that is now adorned with crimson tatters. The blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. Pardon me, sir. Sergeant Lagasse Malgar reporting. My unit is holding on the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve? What is going on here? Unrest, sir. Armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First, the lower levels sparked, then it went up the spires. They hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, the mag train stations. Then Felek tore off his mask, precisely because he knew about the trouble on Rykad Minoris. He knew that none of our allies would come to our aid. You may continue your report, peasant. Alright, so we landed, and Sergeant Malgar here is under attack. Oh, so we got fire coming from this way.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh.
Did you see that? They almost knocked us out of the air. Some bumbling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
I do not think the Rogue Trader should take a personal interest in a common crackpot. Summary execution will be sufficient.
Alright, start combat.
Your arrogance will be
Cassia's
your
abilities.
downfall.
Ban none of them.
Oh, so she's kind of like a bard. Cool. Alright, whoa. Okay, Abelard. Yeah, you can start up front. Yeah. I'm going to be right by you. You two can be there. Argenta. Start there. Alright, let's start.
Here we go.
Oh. Righteous have turned to take all that we have from us. Let us stand united, brethren. To battle! Ow. Abelard. Be awesome. Phew. Do have cover here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
And shoot that one.
One
Bang.
clear target.
Ooh. Nice. Now brace.
Weapon at the ready. Out of my way.
You didn't attack? Argenta. Here we go. They're all gathered together. So move here. Excuse me. We've got this new ability here called Control Shot. Soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. So, Abelard, duck your head. Let's see.
This is unacceptable.
Oops. Yeah. Is this guy gonna dodge?
As the
yeah, we'll do
Emperor
that.
commands, I have.
Not too accurate, sadly, but that's alright. Bring it down. Officer immediately grants an ally with an extra turn, with 2 AP and no MP. Oh yeah. Voice of command.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may.
Okay, Adira, it's your turn. Rebel Gunner. Where's the leader? Can we target the leader? I think that's the agitator. We can't reach him right now. Yeah, right there.
do.
Nice shot. Expose weakness. Oh yeah, 0 AP. Where are you? Right, Cassia's turn. Oh, there's a lot of them. He just killed his teammate. Wow, Abelard took the power swing to the face. Dink. Just shrugged it off. Alright, my turn.
Who if not?
Cool. Adira.
Was that you?
Good shot.
Let's make it quick.
Uh-oh.
Show me what you've got. Let's get to it.
Ow.
Let's get to it.
Victory is impressive.
Chop. Alright, I forgot. Can I do that? Am I allowed?
At your beck and call.
Oh, nice. Wrath of Righteousness wouldn't have been allowed. So that's pretty cool.
Break them morale.
Ooh.
Here
Nice.
we go.
Parry. Argenta.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ooh, yeah.
I am his
Ready?
will made manifest. That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, that's annoying.
Nothing.
Ouch. Don't worry, I got him. Just take these two out.
Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Get him.
Eradicated.
Leader's down. Very good. One more shot.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Nice. Very good.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Give Adira an extra move. Sniper. Yeah. Take him out.
Will do.
Oh, you hit the both of them. Nice.
Out of my way.
Ooh, ow. Alright, who's left alive? Yeah.
On it.
I'm gonna move. Let's see. Yeah,
I'll see to it personally.
I'll do extra damage. 80. I can't hit them. He's too far away. Now we'll shoot
As
him.
good as done.
Bam, gotcha. Run and gun.
I'll make it happen.
Ah, lame. Alright. Adira?
Anything
him out.
else? Well,
Nice shot.
I'm here, maggot.
Faith cleanses the body.
Uh-oh. Alright, Abelard, you took them all out?
Follow my lead.
Eradicated.
Good shots. Well, can't exactly hit him from here.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Rejoice in battle.
Where are you? Swap to this weapon here. Flamethrower. Ooh,
I'll
yeah.
do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And they're dead. Nice. Time to loot.